Welcome back to the Sandler Files. You are listening to episode 12, I think it is at this point, Max.
Is it 12?
I've lost count.
Is it 11? I don't know.
No, it's 12. It's 12, I think.
Did we figure that out?
Look, we've screwed some things up, and we...
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm getting a call. Hold on.
I don't want to have to
pause
this. This is so every time with this.
Hello? What? No, are you serious?
What is happening? This is so unprofessional.
My great uncle died. I have to go.
Imagine, if you will, a collection of films. Films varying in style, tone, and quality, yet all imbued with a cosmic power, allowing them to captivate their audiences. As you watch, find yourself traveling beyond the familiar terrestrial boundaries of genre. You have found yourself in a space beyond laughter, beyond pain. You have entered the Sandler Files.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We're actually not in our normal recording space right now. Sorry if there's some weird noise. Max, do you want to explain? Because this is not my place.
Yeah, this just came up. So my great uncle, which I barely knew him. I basically only knew him by name. He died, and we're at his funeral. It's at the Monte Carlo Inn. Apparently I had to be here for the will reading.
Which, am I wrong, or is that not normal, like, protocol for a funeral to have the will reading right there?
That seems a little grim to me.
Anyways, sorry if you hear some weird noises, but we're gonna try to get
we're just
done.
in the coat room right now.
Yeah,
it seems good enough. Like, I think we can record it here.
Yeah, we're not you're not needed yet, right? So
yeah, just apologies about that.
I had to drive him over. So, anyways, let's get into it. Last week, as you know, we got the Wheel movie Murder Mystery came up on the Wheel. So we watched that this week. Interesting film.
It's a great experience watching that again.
Before we get into it, I just want to say we are gonna have to cut our episodes down. We only have 30 minutes as a maximum kind of time limit for our episodes now.
Yes.
It's beyond our control. We didn't realize last week. That's why the first episode is kind of wonky in the way it got released. But yeah, we're gonna try to make this succinct.
Yeah, I think so. I think it'll work out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great.
All right, so let's jump into
outside of the funeral.
The review.
Right, yeah, let's talk about Murder Mystery. We watched it when it first came out.
Yes.
Which was not long ago enough that it was a new experience this time.
Yeah, I basically remembered every single scene.
Wow. Okay. What do you got? A
basically every
photographic
single
memory? I didn't remember. Like, I don't know. I remembered it was really depressing, and it was.
Oh yeah.
Basically, this came out in 2019. It's part of the Netflix original. I think it was the fourth. It was the final one.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, of the original four. So, it's about this couple that has been married for 15 years, Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, as Nick Spitz and Audrey Spitz. Mm-hmm. And they live in New York, and their marriage is just kind of blah. Like, they're very unhappy.
It's horrible to watch them together. Like, it's a nightmare.
It's like the first 8 minutes of the movie, but it feels like forever.
Yeah.
It's just like bickering and like domestic. What's the opposite of bliss? Just
pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very depressing.
It's domestic pain.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's like a wrestler catchphrase.
He would say that?
Okay, I don't need to explain
weird.
to you my fantasy wrestler.
All right, okay. No, I respect that.
Adam realizes that he's losing his wife a little bit, so she always wanted to go on this honeymoon that they never went on when they first got married 15 years ago.
Yes. Honeymoon to Europe.
So he books the honeymoon to Europe for her, and they decide to go. And on the plane, she meets this like mysterious rich dude while Adam's asleep, and they end up just gallivanting with him and his family onto his yacht.
It's like
he just invites them onto his yacht.
I don't know. They never really explain that.
He just seems like a nice fellow.
Yeah, he says he's gonna get drunk and ruin the recession. Not recession. It was basically his. Was it his dad?
I don't know how he was related.
It's like a murder mystery. There's like a whole family. There's this old guy who's gonna give all of his will to his mistress, as opposed to
young wife.
Yeah, as opposed to all these different wacky characters from all over. And then whoa, shocker, he gets murdered before he can sign off on the will.
And everyone is a suspect because it was in a boat on the water.
Yes.
It's very much framed like a pulp murder mystery, and the interesting thing is like it's played relatively straight. Except for Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, who
Yes.
almost feel like the two Muppets, Statler and Waldorf, the two old Muppets, like coming in and just adding commentary every like few minutes to whatever is
Yep,
going on.
pretty much. Like, this could have just went... This could have been its own movie without them.
They don't get directly involved in the action until about halfway through. So it's
Yeah.
just kind of them reacting to stuff going on. For the
And
early
cracking,
parts.
like, super lame jokes.
Yeah, just like dad jokes and stuff.
Yeah.
And like also the whole time they're really not that happy together. Like, I don't know, I was never like, oh, they got the magic back. Like,
No, there wasn't really any chemistry.
it made me really depressed at the notion of getting married. It just was like,
Well, remember that you won't act like Adam Sandler, probably.
yeah, he's a terrible, terrible husband. I was really, Jennifer Aniston is much more likable than Adam Sandler in this movie.
Yes, yeah. She had some funny lines in this. Adam Sandler, not really.
Yeah.
It's just like lazy dad humor, like not even clever stuff.
He just seems like he's a jerk, and I was hoping that she would cheat on him like the whole movie because he's not a good, like, I wanted her to leave him.
He's not doing that. His acting wasn't fantastic in this one either. Like, you pointed out in one of the first scenes where he was just monotone.
Yeah.
The entire, like, his whole delivery was like, hey, what are you doing now? You doing? It was like one tone. Like, he didn't change it whatsoever.
No.
It's hard to listen to him. He's just bland whatever.
I think when we talked about Blended last week, we said he's likable because he's very Sandler. Like, he's not putting on a character.
Yes.
This was, like, the inverse of that, where he's not putting on a character, but he's not doing anything. Like, he's just
kind of, like, serious.
just delivering
a
his
little bit.
lines.
Yeah.
He rarely has, like, energetic delivery unless, like, something actually truly crazy is going on. And his whole arc in the movie is just that he's lied about being a detective. He's just still a beat cop. And then he proves that he's a good detective by solving the mystery over
Yes.
time. And, you know, his wife proves that she's also valuable because she loved reading mystery novels, so she helped. And
She knew all the little things that happen in
tropes.
mystery. Yeah.
yeah,
Because that would help.
I actually, by the end, the mystery kind of gets compelling. Like, the layers of twists.
The first time we watched it, I remember, like, there are genuinely good twists at the ending.
yeah.
It's an entertaining twist. Second time watching through it this time, it was miserable because I knew everything that was going to happen.
I forgot about the first layer to the twist before the final reveal. I only remembered the
Right.
final reveal. So
Okay.
I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
maybe I'm dumb.
The
But,
twists are basically just what characters do it.
yeah, of course. It's a
Essentially.
murder mystery.
It's nothing like, groundbreaking.
No, but I don't think it's, like, painful bad. Like, it's very much like
It's very bland.
It's just on and you watch it.
yeah,
like,
there's no style. There's...
But it also doesn't take so many, like, big risks that there's, like, misses where you're like, oh, that was painful, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's not painful to watch. It's just there.
I
You
guess
just-
it is kind of a first for Adam Sandler to be in a plot like this.
Yeah, it's
Maybe he's probably done it a few times before, like a more serious plot.
It's well paced. I get. I mean, kind of. It's better paced than some other stuff.
Yeah, kind of goes by fast.
The first act goes by really fast.
Yeah.
Like, they get into Europe quick, and then the murder takes a little bit, but then once that happens, you know, it's moving along.
Yeah.
So,
For sure, there's a lot of, like, interesting characters.
Exactly. They did a good job of building out this world of these, like, kind of wacky characters where you're genuinely like, which one of these people did it?
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I thought it was super obvious, and I thought I knew exactly what was going to happen, and then it didn't. Nothing I really thought was going to happen happened. So, I don't think it's the worst Adam Sandler. Like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to go, this is bad, don't watch it.
It's just mediocre.
But
It's
we
like,
chuckled
it's
a
middle
few
of the
times.
line. Yeah. It's
Okay.
very middle of the line. You don't get a lot out of watching this.
That's a fair analysis. I'd say of the Netflix ones I've seen,
Netflix ones are low quality.
they're, like, some of the worst output.
Yeah.
So I'd say this is, like, the best Netflix one, maybe.
Mm,
It's important to note that this is the only Netflix one that is actually getting a sequel.
true.
So,
Yeah, this is
or
getting
the
a
first
sequel.
one to get a sequel.
Yeah.
They've been developing Murder Mystery 2 for a while now, so I guess it was popular. I guess people
It
want
was
to return.
definitely more, like, put together than Hubie Halloween was.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, it was more together than, Do Over.
There was a plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's good. That's good on this film.
That's
It
why
has
I'm
a
saying it's
plot that works.
watchable. There's, like,
Yeah.
every scene contributes to the plot and, like, develops something.
Yes, I feel like there's 4 tiers of Sandler films.
Okay, hit
Right?
me with it.
There's like the good plot
Mm-hmm.
with like wacky stuff going on and tons of, cameos and characters, right?
Yeah.
It may not be a great movie, it may be annoying, but there's a lot of variety, fun to watch.
Yeah.
The next one is the plot works,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I've totally lost my thought on this.
Wow.
Basically,
That was fast.
One of them is the plot works, but there's nothing special. Right? So it's
So
just...
is that this?
That's
Okay.
this. That's this.
So and blended kind of. Like
Yeah,
it has a structure, but
Yes.
You don't
And
really
then there's
care?
the plot does not work. It's super hard to follow, and it's not funny.
so it would be like a
I guess
Sandy,
it's 3 tiers, but...
That would be like a Sandy Wexler.
Yeah, Sandy Wexler, Hubie Halloween, where it's just a mess all the way through.
Hubie Halloween had a pretty thorough plot, though. I thought.
Do you not remember, like, watching through it?
Maybe I'm in the
It's
wrong.
like he has to have the phone in his pocket, and he goes and talks to the killer. It's just kind of all over the place.
Yeah, and the
hard to
radio
follow.
stuff with Shaq. You know what? You're
Yeah.
right. That one kind of.
It's messy. There's some very messy films. This one, stuff makes sense.
Yeah, that's where I think its watchability is. It's like because it's moving, you can kind of
Yeah,
like
you can grab on and tag along for the wild
the
ride.
wacky ride.
Yeah.
What else do we have to say about this? I mean,
I don't know. There's not much to say about this movie.
I think you put it best when you said it's middle of the road. It's not avoid it at all costs.
It has a plot. The plot works.
But in terms of modern Sandler, the problem with this is it came out like around the same time as Uncut Gems,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo,
Was this after Uncut Gems or
this
I
was
think
before.
it was before.
This
one
was
before.
the fall Uncut Gems came out,
Right.
but like Uncut Gems had already started doing like festivals when this came out.
Yeah, so
So it
people
was
were
like-
talking about it.
It was like Adam's kind of coming back and like, oh, he did a legit role. And
Well,
then
keep
you
in
see
mind,
this.
he did this, then Uncut Gems, then Hubie Halloween. So it's just absolutely hope slashed.
Okay, let's give it
Yeah,
ratings.
yeah.
Sandler scale.
5 out of 10.
Okay, I'd say 6.
Okay.
Wait, Sandler scale 5 out of 10?
Yeah.
I think you forget
Well,
what the
I think-
Sandler scale
look,
is for.
What's the Sandler scale for?
How good it is for a Sandler movie.
Yeah, 5.
5.
No, because like you don't got Kevin James in there.
You know what? You're true. You're right.
There's no like funny cameos. There's no tropes of the Sandler genre.
That's a
it's
really
a
good
very
point.
bland Adam Sandler movie.
It
There's
feels a
nothing
little
special.
soulless. You pointed out that the
Yeah.
lighting and the coloring like feels like a Fincher movie.
Oh, it looks horrible. Like, everything's just like in the dark for no reason.
It's very desaturated for
Yeah,
like almost
yeah.
no reason. You know what? You are right. You pulled me around. This is not the Sandler you know.
Have your
love.
own opinion on it.
No,
but
no,
this
no.
is-
You were right. I
like
was
nobody's
wrong.
gonna say this is the craziest Adam Sandler film ever.
This is a classic Sandler.
Sucks.
You know. Yeah, I'd say 5. Yeah, 4 or 5.
4 even.
You're right.
Yeah,
I miss Kevin James.
Yeah.
Maybe
like
it's just,
I wouldn't watch this again.
Maybe it's just because we just watched The Crew. But once you said
Yeah.
Kevin James should have been in this, I was like, yo,
Yeah,
I
like
love
imagine
him.
if all the family members were like Kevin James, David
Chris
Spade,
Rock.
Rob Schneider. Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
Rock.
Okay,
See,
you're
that would
right.
that would sell this for me more. But this is just whatever characters I don't care about really.
And
They're
then as a-
interesting, but
As a general movie, it's like
it's bland. Like don't
4
watch
as
this.
well. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you don't need to see this. I mean, I think that's all I have to say on it, right?
So I just have my milkshake.
You brought a milkshake to a funeral?
Yeah, I stopped at McDonald's on the way.
Okay.
I was hungry.
Why am I here, by the
Got
way?
Shamrock Shake.
Oh, hi.
You know, I just miss him so much. Back when we were young and we first met, he was...
Excuse me, I was.
Excuse you? Excuse me, but who are you? This is a private funeral.
I got a call that I was supposed to be here for a will reading.
1, this is a funeral, not a will reading. 2, none of us know who you are, so could you get out of my dad's funeral service?
Look, I was told to be here. If you want me to leave.
Are you not all Dreesens? Because this dude's name is Dreesen. That's why he's Max
Oh,
Dreesen.
you're a Dreesen too? My boy, you don't even know your family. Your legacy at Dreesen Oil?
Max, you never told me your family owns Dreesen Oil. I didn't know you had rich relatives.
I didn't know my great uncle was some oil baron. I didn't even know I had a great uncle to begin with.
Well, allow me to introduce everyone to you. I'm your great aunt Ingrid. Helmut Dreesen was my dearly beloved husband of 80 years. The surly gentleman who you've already met is Hans.
Helmut was my best friend. We served in the war together.
The dead guy was my dad, but I didn't even like him that much. I'm Nicole, but you probably already know me because I'm kind of a famous influencer.
I literally have no idea who you are.
I suppose I should introduce myself as well, mein friend. I am Gunther, the golden child of the Dreesen name. Ah, yes, Gunther. You know, boys, Gunther is the reincarnated spirit of 50 generations of our family. And he's only 7.
Sure.
I have seen bloodshed and battlefields painted in corpses. The face of God holds no surprises for Gunther.
Okay, all right. When is the will being read?
Helmut requested his will be read at the end of his funeral. We will read it when I'm done with my eulogy. It will only be 5 more minutes.
Okay, look, we can't really wait that long because we have this podcast that we need to record, so we'll be, like, you can come get us, right, when it's time. We're gonna, okay, bye guys, nice meeting you all. Okay.
All right, we're
This
back.
is a weird day, dude.
This is very bizarre.
Why did you
for
bring me?
absolutely. These people are related to me.
Okay, but I'm not you're, okay.
Well, we had to record the podcast somehow. I had to do this.
We gotta stop doing this like the last day before it's due.
I
'cause
know.
This is how we get into situations.
Okay.
Like, anyways, I have the trivia on my phone because, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just get into trivia.
Okay.
All right. What do you got for us?
First, Nick, who is Adam Sandler, mentions a guy named Eric Lamonsoff, which is
Right,
it's the
Lamonsoff, of
name.
course.
Kevin James played a character named Eric Lamonsoff in Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2, and most of Sandler's film referenced that last name.
Yeah. There was Ludlow, Lamb, and Soft, and Pixels. I remember that for sure.
Exactly. The other Sandler reference is there's this colonel with a missing hand, also a missing eye, but
Right.
a missing hand, and that is obvious nod apparently to another Adam Sandler movie, Happy Gilmore, because Chubbs the golf trainer has a missing left hand replaced with a wooden one in that movie.
Okay, I can see that.
Final little bit of trivia. There's not much for this. A lot of it's about like the cars they used or like like that. We don't want to read. Oh, they said it was this car, but it's this car. Okay, you don't care. But this is the most interesting one.
Yeah.
According to Netflix, this movie set a new Netflix record. Netflix claims that in the first 3 days, 30.8 million accounts watched the film.
Oh my god, yeah, I remember that.
13 million North American accounts, and an additional 17.5 accounts from the rest of the world.
Wow.
That's insane. We were part of that, though. We watched
We watched
it the day it came out.
Yeah.
We made Murder Mystery 2 happen. How does that make you feel?
Not good. Not good, Jeremy.
This blood is on our hands. I have enough blood on my hands. I don't need this.
Where the murder is.
of Netflix's
mystery.
of Netflix's library. Anyways, I'm not excited for Murder Mystery 2, but also in another way I am. I want to see if
What are they gonna? Are they gonna
where
mix
are
it up a
these
little
characters
bit?
gonna go next?
Exactly.
Because almost everyone dies in this movie.
Yeah.
But that's
That's
trivia.
Yeah,
that's trivia, I guess.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
already?
Yeah, it's a little reading. Okay, we'll be right back.
It is time for Helmut's will reading.
Knowing my dad, he probably called me here to give me nothing.
I hope he left Gunther some of that delicious bone marrow.
Alright, that's enough of that, chaps. Helmet entrusted me with the will reading. This can't be right.
What is it?
It says,
Spit it out, you geriatric ghoul.
I leave all my monetary possessions to Maxwell F. Dreesen.
What? This makes no sense. My Helmut would never. You must have killed him for the money.
You have a filthy soul.
Everyone calm down, okay? We have to go finish a podcast. That's what's really important here.
Okay, sounds good. Oh,
Why'd you punch him?
That was for World War II, you gremlin.
valid.
Will just be 5 minutes.
Oh, I'm so fired up right
Jeremy,
now,
calm
Max.
down, calm
Oh
down,
my
calm
God.
down.
You're rich,
Dude, I know, but they're gonna kill me.
Okay.
Those people are furious.
Okay, well, I bought us some time.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. So
But-
what? We're trapped in a coat closet.
Well, let's finish
Okay,
the
we
show.
need to finish the show. We have to do this.
What's the new segment I came up with? Sandler
Sandler effect.
Sandler effect.
Okay, we have a theme for that. Let's play that.
Play it.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so I actually have something I really need to say about this.
Yes.
I have a problem with men with mustaches.
I'm
actually like, this is a bias of mine.
I don't
Because
get
here's
it.
why.
Yeah.
I think I have an explanation for it.
Okay.
I have never liked mustaches on men.
Hold on. Do you want to preface why we're saying this? Adam Sandler has a mustache in this movie.
Yeah,
That's really out of left field if you did not know
I'm
that.
just talking about mustaches.
Anyways.
Oh, I'm so loopy. Today has been insane.
Oh, God.
This might be the adrenaline. I'm sorry. Yeah. Adam
go on.
Sandler has a mustache. I don't like mustaches. I think they're weird and skeevy and gross. And
Yeah.
I've never liked them on anyone except my Uncle Steven has a mustache. I think he's the only man who can pull one off. His is fine, but
See,
everyone else
Look, I always say when I can grow a mustache, which I can't right now, I will rock a mustache.
I don't want you to
Just
do
not
that.
just because it's fun.
I'm not
It's a
gonna
little fun
talk
quirk,
to
yellow
you.
mustache there.
You're gonna look
style.
Like, you're gonna look like the Lorax.
That's good, dude. I look like the Lorax.
I don't want.
Just
Look,
imagine it right now.
I'm
like,
fine.
Yeah.
I'm picturing your face with a mustache, and I can't take it seriously.
Oh my God.
You know you're rich now. You can do what you want. I
Yep,
don't-
exactly.
I
I
don't
love
care.
like double mustaches. I'll buy another one and tape it on there.
Nice.
2 mustaches.
The thing is, I don't have a problem with beards. I don't have a problem with stubble.
yeah.
Mustache, not good. So I did not like Sandler in this movie because 1, he's a jerk, and 2, he has a mustache.
He's had a mustache in a few now.
He's
Hubie Halloween.
he had a mustache. I didn't like Hubie.
Maybe he's just gonna do that from now on.
Don't.
Because these
don't
are
say
the most
that.
recent ones. Is this and then Hubie Halloween, and he's had a mustache and bow.
Adam, I know you don't listen to this podcast.
Just go for it, Adam. I don't
No,
mind. It's a little.
please.
It's a visual quirk.
Please shave. Please. Please. For the love of
You're
God.
being very disrespectful to people with mustaches.
Here's the
Jeremy.
thing. I don't, like... It's a popular thing. It's not like it's a weird thing for a guy to have a mustache.
Yeah.
But for some reason, for me,
No. A lot of people don't like mustaches. They're insulted.
I'm so scared of growing a mustache. I shave 10 times a day. My skin is
my
a
God.
mess. I'm just all, like,
Yeah, you got like
cuts.
cuts all
Yeah,
over
I'm all
you. Like you're
cuts.
bleeding right now. I think actually.
Yeah.
Did you shave like on your way back to this room?
Yeah. I keep a little kid on me. That's why I went to the bathroom.
You need therapy, man.
Maybe, but we don't need to get into it. All I'm saying is,
Okay.
in terms of Sandler effect, right?
Yeah.
I found this was one of his least charismatic performances, and he was one of my least favorite characters on screen.
Yes. Perfect.
Do you agree?
Also, this is another Adam Sandler
Wait.
vacation movie. as
Yeah,
well.
I mean, that's gross. We talked about that last week. Disgusting. But do you agree that this is like one of his least charming roles?
Yes.
Which is crazy because
His
he's not doing a
character
voice.
sucks. Yeah,
like
his
normally
character
it's the
sucks.
voices that make you make the character suck.
Yeah.
But this guy, he's just the worst.
Yeah.
I'm glad you agree that mustaches
Horrible.
have
Absolutely
to go.
horrible.
You can't grow a mustache now canonically because you've said
Yes.
that you didn't like this Adam Sandler character.
It's true. I guess that wraps up the podcast for today.
I mean, I'm glad we got it done before they got here. Hi.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta
You
go.
two better have an explanation as to why my best chap gave his money to some young Margaret Thatcher looking little boy.
We've given you two enough time. You guys owe us.
I'm Jeremy Conte. I don't know you. You know what? I think I know what really happened here. Okay? Maybe Helmet didn't want to give all of you his money because you're all toxic. Okay? You guys are the worst people I've ever met in my entire life. It's like an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in here. You just, man, I want my money. Oh my God. Shut up for 1 second. You know, maybe he didn't even like you guys, because I don't like you and I've only known you for 5 minutes. I can't imagine putting up with a lifetime of this. And you know what, Mrs. Whatever your Mrs. Dreesen, whatever your name is, and Hans over there, I've seen you two making googly eyes at each other. So maybe, just maybe, Helmet wanted to give his money to a random relative because he couldn't stand the thought of all his hard work going to you parasites.
Maybe I should have treated Dad better.
Actually, me and Helmut were very happy together. We rarely ever fought at all. Wait, did you say your name was Conte?
Conte? Why does that name sound familiar to me?
You were the intern in the Frankfurt oil plant!
Whoa. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jeremy.
You had direct access to my husband! You killed him!
That is an accusation.
Jeremy, you need to explain yourself right now.
Okay. Maybe. I did a little bit of murder, okay?
A little bit of what?
Look, we don't need to get caught up in the semantics of it. I find out that you have this rich uncle, great uncle, whatever, grunkle. You've been holding out on me for all this time. You have oil money, and you don't even want any of it? Do you know how good the production values on our show could become if we had oil baron money, Max?
I didn't know I had an oil uncle, but maybe if you just listen. If you just told me, I could have reconnected with him instead of you murdering him.
No, because you know what? You never do anything. You're a wimp. So I had to take matters into my own hands because someone had to do something for the show around here. We're never gonna get Adam Sandler on our Adam Sandler podcast.
We will get him. If we keep making episodes, Sandler will come. Sandler will come.
No.
Yes.
No.
He will.
We needed that money, Max. We needed that money. We needed that money. And I did what I had to do.
I can't believe you did this.
Let us peel his skin and harvest his bones!
Get him!
Oh my god! Helmut is alive! Get back amongst us again! Abandon all hope!
I'm not dead, you fools! That boy tried to kill me!
Jeremy!
Okay, so maybe I failed at my first attempted murder, okay? Not everyone's good at things the first time. But you can't really be that mad because you're not dead. It didn't work, so...
Fair point. I guess we're done here then.
What's a little murder among family, eh, chaps? So, do you guys mind if we go finish off our podcast now? I don't see why not. You two seem like fine, upstanding young men. Here's a few quid. Get yourself a couple of sugar pops. I have diabetes. You boys believe in that scam? It's crazy over here in the colonies. Okay, what a crazy day, Max. I hope you're not
wild. We
mad at
reviewed
me.
Murder Mystery, but it looks like we went on our own murder mystery.
Whoa,
That's actually crazy.
That's crazy.
You tried to kill my great uncle.
I'm really sorry, but I actually, I think the reason was good. I think I had good motivation.
Yeah?
I mean, yeah. You needed to be rich so that we could get Adam Sandler on the show.
That's, fair enough.
Anyways, we're probably gonna go home after this. I'm kind of tired of this coat room, but let's first do our classic. We gotta spin the wheel.
Right, I forgot.
You always forget.
I know.
The wheel is not as important to you as it is to me.
Spin that thing.
I love this wheel. All right, spinning.
The wheel.
We got a movie called Grandma's Boy.
Wait, what is Grandma's Boy?
You think I know? I don't remember. This has got to be an
It
early.
rings a bell.
Is this even Sandler? Or is this someone else? And hold on, I'm googling it. Oh God, dude, why can we get a good movie this season?
Look, Grandma's
Please,
Boy sounds
God.
awesome already.
It's a stoner comedy from 2006. I literally
Who's in
don't. Adam Sandler is not. Oh, Nick Swarsden is in it.
Oh, this is a Nick Swarsden movie. Oh.
All right. Guess we'll see you next week with this 16% on Rotten Tomatoes film, Grandma's Boy.
This is gonna be awesome.
Hopefully no murders happen.
All right, great.
All right. Thanks so much for listening to the Sandler Files. Sorry about the new format with the timing, but I think we made it work.
I think it's pretty good.
If you want to keep up with us, I am at jconte1 on Instagram.
And I'm at MaxTracks2001 on Instagram.
Or you can follow us on Twitter at the Sandler Files, where we should tweet more. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next week with Grandma's Boy.
See ya.
Bye.